Hello everyone, and welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you so much for being here. These readings are for the month of August. We will be looking into love and generally what's going on. It's going to be a 5-card spread where I'll be adding more cards, and 5-card spread at this point because supposedly it is break time, but you need to have your readings. Okay, so we're going to be taking a brief look at August. I will be extending these readings. Those of you that are on Patreon, of course, will have these readings for free. You get to watch all the extended readings. And those of you that are not on Patreon, you can always purchase from my website. The links will be in the description box below the video. We are in the time of Leo season. Then comes obviously Virgo. So August, a very hot month in the northern hemisphere. It is summer, everyone. Those of you that are in the southern hemisphere, I know it's very cold. And what can you do? I mean, it's all about change. All right. So let's see what is changing, what's going on in the month of August, everyone. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. Much love to all of you. Let's go on to the readings. Hello, dear Gemini. How are you all? My sweet Geminis. Hope that you're all doing well. Wishing you well for the month of August. Thank you for your patience. I did start off with the Leo sign since the sun is moving through Leo. So thank you for being patient. This is a love and general and love reading, which I will be extending through Patreon and my website. You can get the link beneath the video. For those of you that this speaks to you, and this reading is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and North Node. So Spirit, what's going on for Gemini in the month of August? Dear Gemini, Black Moon Lilith has entered into your sign. So Black Moon Lilith is not an easy energy. Remember, it could denote our shadow side. We've all got a shadow side, okay? Or it can also show up as just a stressful time, or another person that's taking on the persona of needing asking for integrity, demanding, I should say, demanding integrity, demanding fairness, equality. That's what was happening with Black Moon Lilith in mythology. So that's how we see Black Moon Lilith. All right, let's see what's going on in August. Gemini, 4 of Pentacles at the foundation, the High Priestess, recent past, 5 of Wands, crowning you is the Hermit. Virgo always shows up for Gemini. It's just one of those things. We're ruled. I'm a Virgo. That's why I get along with Gemini like a house on fire. Yeah, we sort of think the same. And what is the outcome? Thank God. Saved by the bell, dear Gemini. Saved by the bell. What I see is the snake here. And it's not Virgo if you're thinking Virgo is the snake, but Virgo, because Virgo makes a really good detective, or the energy of Virgo. Could be a friend, could be someone that's guiding you. Look at this. I mean, we've got Pisces and Virgo here in the High Priestess. But this, the High Priestess does speak to secrecy. So you could be asking for support, guidance from someone who can guide you. So this is the ability to see the snake in the grass, this enemy, or what's been difficult for you. Remember, you're coming from recent past, 5 of Wands. There's secrecy here. Now, of course, when we go through difficulties, we do tend to, that's how we move into our awakening. We don't awaken spiritually through an easy ride. The awakening always comes from difficulty. It's just like, if you think of how we say a madman, he had the he had the strength of a madman. It's just, you know, that when we feel that we're in danger, right? When we feel that we need to act, we need to, you know, an alarm goes off in our mind, in our hearts, and that's when we start to say, you know, this is not safe, this is not healthy here, something needs to change, right? And that's when could I say the Kundalini, the strength from the bottom of the spine, from our tail, right? Which it has got to do with our root chakra, which speaks to safety, security. That's when, you know, the alarm goes off. And I feel for Gemini that that's what is going on here. But I'm going to say again, saved by the bell. The wheel of fortune is here. Jupiter is protecting you. Okay, and there is a sense of secrecy. I mean, the High Priestess could also be someone who's, you know, a third person hiding in the shadows. If this is connected to love, some of you may be also employing a detective. This could be a detective. And I'm going to say also that you could be, if you are in a partnership, you could also have someone in your life that is searching you and what you're up to. Okay. We know the High Priestess could be another person, another woman. The High Priestess is strong intuition. It is Pisces, and Pisces can speak to confusion, so it's more about using one's third eye, the intuition, listening to your gut, listening to your heart. But you see the light, you see the animosity, you find the information. Four of Pentacles is someone that's scared, someone that's fearing being open, fearing their heart being hurt. I mean, for me, this is the Taurus card, so it speaks to values. It speaks to, think of Taurus. Taurus is Venus ruled, and Venus is everything that we love. It's also the five senses, the physical body. It's anything that's got to do with my material possessions, property, anything that is of Venus. But there's a miser energy here, not enough, or my stability is sort of rocked here. We're not on the same page. Something needs to change. Okay, it's like things are up in the air. I mean, yes, Virgo is practical. It's all that, but we've also got Pisces, which Pisces is, it's creation. It's airy. It's not real. It's imagination. It's, yes, it's compassion, but it's also deception. I was going to say something before, which I've forgotten what it's about now. We are moving towards the time of Virgo. Venus is in Virgo now. So this has got to do with your stability, your home, okay, which has been built on some secrets here, secret knowledge. Okay, and maybe it sort of was the trigger to help you awaken spiritually. Because I see here there's conflict about things that are missing. Here you're searching for your path. Remember, this is goals and aspirations. This is what's crowning you. It's like your future and what you're wanting to manifest. You're at the hermit stage here and you're waiting. We've got a 9 and a 10. That's beautiful. And we've got the Taurus card, King of Pentacles, more than likely. Taurus could be Capricorn, could be Virgo, I suppose. King of Pentacles is usually a father, someone who's very centered, you know, focused on money, on stability, on practical things, on their bank account. This could be a father, business owner. This could be a boss. Yes, it could. And I'm going to say also that the Hermit can also speak to, because Black Moon Lilith can be very challenging, And remember that, dear Gemini, Black Moon Lilith is she's going to conjunct with the North Node. And it's just around the corner. It's not going to take long before that happens. So fated events will be playing out. Let's see what's going on, dear Gemini. Fated events. Remember, a snake means transformation. It means poison and elixir. And it also speaks to the forbidden fruit, as well as transformation. Scorpio is hidden matters. It's sex. It's also the money from the partner. Money coming from elsewhere, outside of your home, outside of you. What's going on in August? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Look at that. It felt like that. So something will be revealed to you. Something will be shown. Or someone will find out something here. The owls, this is wisdom during the night, right? Birds, communication. Secretive knowledge, again it's a 12, just like with the Hanging Man, which is again Pisces. So we've got the storks here, and the storks do speak to change, movement, transitioning. The storks bring something new. It's Mercury in Gemini, so we are talking about communication again. This could speak to a yearning as well, a new cycle. Okay. And we've got movement. This is beautiful. Do not fear, dear Gemini. All will be well. Number 3, look at that. Number 3, the ship. Jupiter in Sagittarius. So there is, again, I'm going to say movement, a departure, travel, wanting to go on an adventure. Okay, this is transition as well. It does speak to physical distance. It can also speak to a departure and a farewell. Okay, and this, someone's leaving the nest. There's information that's being found out. It could be relative to children as well, or to your home. The nest is here. The sun is shining on the nest. So something to do with family matters. A family home, children, that's going to bring change. Information is going to bring change. There's going to be an ending. Wheel of Fortune is a 10, remember. Let's take one more. And we've got the lilies, and the lilies is Chiron in Virgo. And this can speak to a pure connection. This is Mother Mary energy. The lilies do signify winter, just so you know. Could be talking about last winter. It does speak to sexuality, virtue, wisdom. We've got 2 cards of wisdom. And morality, ethics. Okay. So let's take some love messages, some romance angels. Gemini, please, Spirit, in the month of August. There is the Hanging Man. And the Hanging Man is like an ending to a cycle. A karmic cycle, is it? Something you've had to sacrifice and you've lost, you've suffered financial loss. It could be the King of Pentacles that has suffered financial loss. And you know, his pockets being empty, that could speak to theft as well. Something that is costly. Could be an emotional, costly situation here. And remember that the Wheel of Fortune can also speak to divorce. Jupiter can also speak to justice, truth, wanting to go on that adventure again, maybe even physical travel. An ending of a cycle here, a karmic chapter in your life. Needing to see things from a different perspective. Surrendering. We've got the father and we've got a child here. Page of Pentacles. The student. Something promising. Something studying something long term. I'm going to say like father, like son here. I don't know why I need to say that. But the child that walks in the footsteps of the father also. 10 of Swords, look at that, dear Gemini. 10 of Swords. An ending here, a dark moment in the past that's triggered, and remember this is as dark as it gets, that's triggered a new possible long-term, is it new venture, is it, you know, the Ace of Pentacles is everything, could be anything, but it talks about being grounded. Ace of Wands, passion, desire, another ace there. Aces are potentials for new beginning. The Ace of Wands is also sexual attraction. We will be taking another layer of tarot, of course, and we'll take some Black Moon astrology guidance for Gemini. What's going on in August? Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So forgiveness and forgiveness needs to happen here so you can move forward. You've gone through a learning curve here, surely. Someone is asking for forgiveness here. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So maybe you're dealing with someone that's got different idealism, different religion, different upbringing. And that's influencing your life, your love life. Maybe one of you are awake spiritually and the other is not. Okay, so that could be also a catalyst for an imbalance, and after imbalance could be an ending, you know. So let's see, and children. So maybe even the way you're brought up, your love life is being affected by children. And we've got a family card here. I mean, 5 of Wands can speak to family, or just conflict, conflict of interest, or, you know, a battle, competition, speaking the same language and not being on the same page. Let's take one more. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. I'm going to say the children card can also signify very, you know, when I see children, it reminds me of the 6 of Cups. And the 6 of Cups is nostalgia. It's childlike energy. It's soulmate. We've got a beautiful card here. Yes, this is your soulmate. So forgiveness needs to take place here. The changes are going to happen here whether we like it or not. It's not up to us, you know. Wheel of Fortune. It just keeps turning. And we're in Leo season, which the sun is trining over to Sagittarius, and that is beautiful fiery, a beautiful fiery trine which helps. Let's see. And Sagittarius is your house of relationship, dear Gemini. Sun in Gemini and rising Gemini. Sagittarius is your house of relationships, your house of marriage. So in August for Gemini, what's going on? Because there are changes in your connections. Some of you could be dealing with divorce as well. Oh, we've got a few cards. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Archangels. We have Uranus and Genius, and this could speak to sudden changes. Uranus is transiting through Taurus. Part of fortune and increase. Part of fortune is like the Wheel of Fortune, can speak to abundance, yes, but part of fortune also speaks to a transition, you know, concerning you and your higher self. I mean, this is a bonding, an understanding. It's very related to spirituality as well, but also your finances. And just, you know, just like the Wheel of Fortune, very similar. We've got 12th house and escape. Wow. Escape, 12th house, Pisces. And we have Taurus, and I have. Taurus says I have. Uranus is in Taurus. So where values, money, abundance is concerned, there could be positive changes here financially speaking. Very, very much so, because Uranus in Taurus is ups and downs concerning your money, your values. Uranus can also speak to a sudden change, a tower moment, which can bring increase, I would say here. But also, 12th house is a dark house. It's also very spiritual, remember. But remember, this could also be, let's say, a closing up a cycle, a major cycle. 12th house is the house of fears and imprisonment. Maybe your luck is changing here. Maybe your luck is really changing here, dear Gemini. You have been through a lot. Now, of course, the escape card, again, someone is trying to escape a situation here, not wanting to be found out. Anyway, because we've got Taurus, okay, we've got a couple of nines. We've got 45 and 9. 45 equals a 9. So again, you know, the Hermit, 3 nines. Taurus I have is number 5, which can speak to changes in marriage as well. And another 9. We've got 4 nines, which again signify a 9. This signifies the new moon. The new moon in Leo on the 8th or 9th, everyone. So that's very, very important for you, dear Gemini. Escape. Someone is looking for an escape route. Let's take more cards here and see what's going on. Let's put the, escape from this sacrifice. Escape from a hold-up. Someone is looking for a way to get away from a sense of imprisonment. They're waiting on the right timing. Let's see, because the 4 of Pentacles is the miser. Someone hasn't been happy in a situation, in a home. Let's see the 4 of Pentacles. We've got the 2 of Pentacles, so... And with that 6 Pentacles all up, which can speak to legalities as well. 6 of Pentacles is the card of generosity or lack thereof. Equal giving and receiving, reciprocity. Remember what I said about Black Moon Lilith? She wanted, she demanded reciprocity. Now here we've got Knight of Cups, which is Scorpio energy, depth, sex, secrecy with a High Priestess. They look as though they're going in the opposite direction. I do feel that there is a sexual connection, a secretive connection, love connection. But Knight of Cups is certainly not someone that could be trusted to come forth with that cup. It's only a knight, and they're very careful where they offer their cup and how much love and emotion they can offer. There has been in the past a lot of water, a lot of emotional challenges. And Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, it could be, of course. Pisces is Scorpio and Pisces, I would say, more than likely. Okay, let's look at that 5 of Wands, because there's conflict here. As I said, different religions, different language, different part of the world. 5 of Wands and 7 of Wands. That's 12 Wands. Let's take this card because it fell out. I'm going to take it there. We've got the 2 of Cups, you see. So there is a soulmate connection, and there's been a conflict of interest here, or someone was in another marriage, maybe, and connected, even though it was against the odds. This love connection was very, very strong, very secretive as well, I would say. Let's see what the Hermit is telling us. So being stuck because of a lack of information. And someone is hoping for a reconciliation here. Three of Cups is a reconciliation, right? It's also someone's looking back at the past, maybe at past happy times, reading old messages, I would say here. For some of you, it may be 7 years. Others of you could be 7 months, I suppose. But this does go back to the because we've got strong Virgo, we've got Capricorn here as well. Two of Cups, Three of Cups. Three of Cups can be a love triangle, right? I want to take a card on that King of Pentacles. What's he all about? Yeah, heavy burden concerning this King of Pentacles. Ten of Wands does say that there is an ending here. Of course, it turns into the Ace of Wands, which can speak to desire, passion, and fire, right? Fire is life. Fire is I desire. But the light comes on as well concerning an ending, a heavy burden. Remember, getting to that 10 means there's a restart. Let's take another card. And we've got the Three of Pentacles. So, and the pentacle that he holds, that's Four of Pentacles. So things are up in the air concerning this King of Pentacles, concerning maybe even equal giving and receiving, their generosity or not, their miser, their stinginess in holding back emotionally, financially. So 6, 7 Pentacles, a lot to do with business. This could also be something to do with work. Okay, let's take the Wheel of Fortune, please, Spirit. And we've got the Justice card here. Wow. We've got 9, 10, and 11. Wow. The scales tend to balance here. They're going to balance. They're going to balance out. We could be talking about the time of Libra. When Venus enters Libra, which will be sometime in September. It's not going to be very far off. Could even be, I'm not quite sure exactly. Let me just quickly see if I can tell you when that will happen. Oh, right, okay. So, yeah, in a couple of weeks. So, round about the 15th of August. Round about the 15th of August, something is going on. And this can speak to divorce. It can speak to where there's been no equal giving and receiving. This is good karma. I would say this is Dharma, dear Gemini. Justice will be served here. The truth will set someone free. Remember that Sagittarius is all about freedom. Yes, I'm going to take one last card before I go. And I'm going to extend this reading, as I said. Let's take another card. And we've got the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is Libra again. Queen of Swords is, this is conversation. This is fairness. This is justice. This is truth. Now there are 5 doves on this card. Fives mean changes, obviously, when it could also be, for some of you, this could also be a disappointment. It's not something that you wanted. Why do I say that? I mean, from my life experiences, 5s say that changes need to happen before you can get to the 6, the balance. There's an imbalance here. And that means, obviously, here that there needs to be generosity. There needs to be truth here. There needs to be justice. Okay? And we've got 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands. So, messages of love, quick action being taken. There is the Sun. The Sun can speak to true love. Yes, it can speak to vitality, clarity, seeing things. Oh my God. The Tower brings you beautiful cards, dear Gemini. It's like a bittersweet victory here, I would say. That's how I get this. Okay, this could also speak to flight travel. It can speak to love messages coming through. A Tower moment is an aha moment. It's an awakening, an awareness. Whatever this Tower is about, because remember that I'm going to say that the Sun can also speak to reconciliation. We've got the Three of Cups here. Someone could be checking you out on social media. I mean, the Hermit is doing their homework, Virgo. Looking back on past messages, seeing something maybe that was missed. Someone's been in their cave, doing their homework, not living it up. This is what's changing, I would say. Someone's coming out of their cave. Seven of Swords. Something will be shown. Something will be shown, dear Gemini. And I'm wishing you luck. Thank you so, so much for being here, for liking, sharing, subscribing. There is a soulmate that is showing up in your life at this point. Powers of Fortune means it's a fortunate time for you, even though it may not be easy. We've got Uranus, we've got the Tower, the Tower, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. It's not easy, but justice is trying to bring you into balance and harmony. Okay. All right. Love and light. Those of you that are joining me on the extended, remember the link is beneath the video. Thank you so much, dear Gemini.